Hello everybody and welcome back for your weekly energy forecast and oracle reading. Okay, so let's get right into it. Let's pull this week apart and let's see what energy do we have to navigate and what guidance is here from Spirit that can help guide and inspire. Okay, so let's pull a tarot card for today and tomorrow, beginning of the week. We have the King of Wands. I had a sneaky suspicion we'd have fiery energy this week. Okay, so this card is about power, confidence, strength, and will. I'm hearing willpower. Willpower. So here we're being encouraged to, yes, the theme always, every single time I do a video is about thinking big and dreaming big. And again, here it is. It's time to dream big or go home. But it's time to actively go after things now. So in other words, those things that you've been wishing, hoping for, desiring, it's time now to actually step into that and take action. And I'm hearing Spirit say, who do you need to be to have what you want to experience? Who do you need to be to do that? In other words, let's say if you want to start a business of your own, who do you need to be? Do you need to be super confident? What do you need to be? Who do you need to be? Step into your power in the beginning of the week. Very nice. Be confident. Even if you don't feel confident, do it anyway. That's the words I'm getting. Okay, let's see what guidance is here from the wisdom of the oracle to expand on the King of Wands card. We have deep knowing. That makes sense. So in other words, you know what you want, you know what your goals are, okay? You know deep down that this is what you want to do, this is what you want to pursue. You just know, okay? You don't know how it's going to happen, you don't know when it's going to happen. You just know that you have to do this. And Spirit is saying, do it. I'm hearing take leaps, jump in, ask questions later. Have the confidence and run with it, because they're saying on an energetic level we are being supported at the moment, which kind of makes sense because we have a solar eclipse tomorrow, and eclipses are portals. They are course correctors. They squeeze us and they kind of give us oomph to get to where we really want to be in life. So we really are being squeezed at the moment, and the more okay, in other words, okay, what they're saying is if you're finding at the moment that you feel like you're suffering, okay, like you're struggling, like you're suffering, they're saying ask yourself immediately, what are you resisting? What squeeze are you resisting? All right? So in other words, let's say you're really miserable in your job. You hate your job, you hate your job, okay? But you stay there even though you're miserable, and the reason that you're miserable is because the universe is squeezing you, trying to squeeze you to something better and encourage you to look for something better, but you're resisting, okay? And because you're resisting, you're suffering, right? So sounds like fun, eh? But they're saying the moment you stop resisting, accept what is, and choose something different, suddenly life begins to flow. Okay. Let's get some guidance from the Archangel Michael deck, just to give more elaboration. The person you're asking about is trustworthy. So this is about trusting yourself, having confidence in yourself, believing in your own ability to follow through with whatever it is that you're wanting to follow through with this week. Have confidence, I'm hearing. Wow, real shove energy in the beginning of this week. I love it. Okay, let's get some guidance now for the middle of the week. Let's pull a tarot card out to see what energetic weather is here for the middle of the week. The Page of Swords. This is about knowledge, wisdom, understanding, and ideas. Acting on your ideas, acting on the wisdom, on the inspiration that you're getting, right? This is also to do with communication, feedback. So whatever it is we put our effort and energy into in the middle of the week, in the beginning of the week, Monday and Tuesday, we'll start getting positive feedback from Wednesday onwards. And they show me quick. So whatever it is that we're acting on now, we'll see some really quick results for. And they're saying it's only because right now we're in that energetic time frame. We're in this eclipse portal where anything can happen, okay? Right, that's encouraging. Okay, let's get some guidance from the wisdom of the oracle for the middle of the week. What do we have? New life, coming to life. Now, this is what I've been seeing for a while now. I think since the beginning of September, which here in the Southern Hemisphere is spring. So remember I said before, we spent a lot of time in a cocoon. It's like we've been in this deep, dark place, this cocoon where we thought nothing was happening, where everything was going pear-shaped, life was horrible, awful, terrible. And now we're starting to come out of that cocoon. Well, we just have. We've come out as butterflies now, which means we're ready for newer, bigger, better things. It's time to spread our wings and do something new. And here we have new life. Okay, so this has been a theme for a while. Now, I'm also hearing rising from the ashes like a phoenix. So whatever deaths we've had to endure, whether it's the death of a marriage, a death of a job, a death of a business, a death of a home, whatever death or ending we've had to endure, it's now made space for something new and better to come in, a whole new life, I'm hearing, okay? And it's time to embrace that new life. All right, let's get some guidance from the Archangel Michael deck here for the beginning of the week. Honor and trust your feelings. Honor and trust your feelings. So this, it follows on kind of from this. Trust yourself. Trust what you know and feel is right for you. If something feels right, it is. If it feels wrong, it's wrong. Trust it, okay? You're not wrong. Your intuition is on the nail. Okay, and let your intuition guide as to how to apply that new life, if that makes sense. Okay, let's pull a tarot card for Friday and the weekend, and let's see what energetic weather we have. Four of Cups. This looks like a very internal, inward weekend. So we might feel the urge for quiet, me time. I'm hearing self-care, and I'm also hearing the word integrate. So now it's like we're coming out of our cocoons, we're coming out of our shells, we're rising from the ashes, we're new, we're starting new things, we're going in new directions. Yay! The weekend we need to pause and catch our breath. Okay, so it's time to regroup and integrate all of this internal stuff that we've been working so hard on. Okay, let's get some elaboration from the wisdom of the oracle. And I'm also hearing don't miss opportunities, please. So if opportunities come knocking this week, whatever that opportunity is, don't miss it. Okay? All right, let's see. Don't procrastinate. Just say yes. Truth be told. So as we take time over the weekend for self-care, for self-nourishment, we take a bit of self-inventory, and they get to know our truth a little bit more, okay? So this weekend, it's time for a little bit of honesty with ourselves. It's time to really look at our lives and say, okay, this here, this is working for me. That over there, not really. What can I do about that? Let's take inventory, because now that we're new, we've evolved, we've risen from the ashes, maybe what used to work for us won't work anymore, or what we used to love maybe won't work anymore. It's time to come into our truth and act accordingly. Okay? Because what is true for us now might not have been true for us 5 years ago, if that makes sense. All right, let's get some guidance from Archangel Michael. Oh, did you see that? It just flew out my hand. 1 second. All right, these two. So we have sense of humor. Let's not take ourselves too bloody seriously. Life is too short. So, and also they're saying people are going to be sensitive. We're all going to be a little bit sensitive over the weekend. So as we're realizing our truths, some of us might be snappy, moody, irritable. Don't take it personally. Let's learn to laugh at ourselves just a little, okay? For how over the top we can be sometimes. And that's not a dig. That's not Spirit's way of making fun of us. That's just, let's pick our battles. Let's choose carefully as to what we fight about or stand up for or whatever the case is. And let's learn to laugh off the stupid things that are irrelevant. That's a good one. Spirit is saying, when something upsets you, ask yourself, is this going to matter to me a year from now? Is this going to matter to me? If it's going to matter, speak up. If it's not going to matter, laugh it off. Okay? And then this one is the one that landed on the floor. You're on the right path. So when cards fly out like that, it's not just because of my terrible shuffling, but it's because it's a big message. You're on the right path. And remember I said just now that an eclipse is a course corrector. We've been course corrected this week. We're going to be on the right path. Okay? So trust the process, right? Trust your process. All right. Let us pick a card from the Gateway of Light Activation just to sum up this week nicely for us and paint the picture a little bit bigger. Okay, what guidance is here, please, for us this week? What guidance is here? What do we need to know this week? This one. I can never say this name properly. It sounds like I'm lisping. Thoth. It says Thoth Light Codes, Light Initiation, Great Teacher Awakening, Divine Magic. Okay, let's read out the message. Okay, let's see. What is the message? It says here, you are blessed to connect with Thoth. You are going through a powerful set of light initiations at this time. And these are solar eclipse week, people. Through a powerful... Start again, sorry. You are blessed to connect with Thoth. You are going through a powerful set of light initiations at this time. And these are preparing you to lead and teach from a powerful space of love. In order to complete the process, there will be a release of old ideas and limiting stories. But this is necessary for you to connect with the true power within you. Don't be concerned by the intensity of the energies that surround you right now. Facing shadow parts of yourself and your story is essential for connecting with divine magic and evolved beings of light that are there to lead the way. If you have any concerns or fears at this time, know that when fear gets loud, it's because you're on the cusp of something extremely powerful. How do you like that? So this tells me, again, it's confirmation of what we've been going through over the last while. Remember I spoke about how we were all being so triggered and there was so much upset and so much uncertainty and like we were in this cocoon and nothing is happening. And that is because we were forced to face our shadow. We were forced to work on the very programming that runs in the back of our mind that kind of shapes our reality. We've all been triggered hugely. Now we're coming out of that. So this week is like I want to say the last stretch almost, where we're getting to work through the final push of those programs, those belief patterns, those thoughts that have been creating our reality for so long. We're stepping out of that now. We're course correcting onto the new path that we're now all going into. Thankfully, solar eclipses are really powerful for that. They help us to do that. And that's exactly where we're headed, is new beginnings and being initiated into our new way of being as the sovereign beings that we are. So there you go. Very, very interesting week this week, as every week seems to be. Sending you all so much love. I hope that's helped. And thank you once again for being here and for liking and sharing and doing what YouTube people do. Thank you so much and have a great week. Lots of love. Bye.